Have a paper and pencil ready. Follow these instructions to learn and practice isometric sketching. This is Mr. D. Isometric projection provides the background on how to get an isometric view. First, if you were to take a regular cube like a dice cube and set it in your hand, so you're looking orthographically true size and shape on one side, and then twist the cube 45 degrees and then tilt the cube 45 degrees. So now you're looking in on one corner and all of the other faces, the other three faces, are equally tilted and twisted. Isometric projection. Isometric projection is a type of parallel projection. Here's a diagram that shows the observer on the right, the object on the left, and the plane of projection in between. Visual rays come from the object to the observer, and as they pass through the plane of projection, you'll see the isometric view. You'll notice here that the visual rays are parallel to one another, and the visual rays are perpendicular to the plane of projection. If you twist and tilt the cube, each of the sides becomes foreshortened. Isometric projection foreshortens the sides. They're only really 81% of their true size. But we don't sketch isometric projection, we do isometric drawings. Isometric drawings show all the surface in true distances and sizes. It's easier to draw, and it does just as well to communicate with. To start to practice your isometric drawings, start with vertical sticks. Draw as many vertical sticks as you wish until you're comfortable drawing vertical lines. Secondly, then we're going to add lines up and to the right and up and to the left. These are 30 degrees off of the horizontal. Draw as many Y shapes as you wish until you're practiced with those. Each of those Y shapes is separated by 120 degrees. Isometric means equal measure, and these are called our isometric axis. To go from isometric axis to isometric faces, again start with your Y shape, vertical stick, stick up and to the right, stick up and to the left. The left hand faces are drawn with an additional stick up and to the left and a vertical stick on the back. Draw as many of those left hand faces as you wish till you're good at those. The right hand faces are similar. The right hand faces have an additional line up and to the right and a vertical stick in the back. And finally, try your top faces. The top faces start with your Y shape. Draw another vertical stick up and to the left and a stick up and to the right to finish the top of the surface. To move from the isometric faces to isometric cubes, start with your Y shape and draw all of the faces left, right, and top. Continue to practice many of those cubes as you wish until you're comfortable with them. Let's go to some isometric lettering. The I shape. The I shape is just an elongated cube, and you can change the width and the depth and the height dimensions as you wish to get different looking eye shapes. Finally, the L shape down at the bottom of the page. I'm going to box in a little box, draw the front of the L, make my projection lines back for the depth, and then connect lines. The rest of this is practicing. Here are T shapes in isometric. Again, it's a good idea to draw in light pencil a box. See if you can construct the T in that box isometrically, and then give the T some depth. This video is playing about 4 times as fast as I did it, and I know by this time my hand was getting tired. So take your time, take rests, practice these shapes. These are all isometric axis shapes. The H shape on the bottom, draw the box in. Construct the uprights with some vertical lines. Construct the perpendicular part with some lines up and to the right. Show some depth pieces, and then connect in the back. I like these isometric sketches. If you ever looked at the Lego instructions, they're all done in an isometric way. In the next page we have, the last page here is isometric F shape. Again, construct an isometric box, put the lines in for the F, show some depth, and construct your F shapes. This video only shows isometric lines. I hope to do another video after this with non-isometric lines. Remember, practice as many of these letters as you wish until you feel like you're comfortable before we continue to go forward. Thank you to Wondershare Filmora Video for helping me edit this film. I had to do this on the days that we had to do online instruction for the COVID-19 virus. I'm doing my best to show kids at home how to do this sketching. Okay, Mr. D, and I'll have another video for you next to do non-isometric lines. Thank you for all your hard work and practicing. Take care.